Hey, what's up you guys, it's Sammie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've filmed or uploaded a YouTube video. Come back na ba this? Joke lang. Anyway, as you've read by the title, I'm very sure you know what I'm going to be doing for this week's video. I am very excited to share everything that I've experienced, everything I did in Korea. But before we get started, you know the drill. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, and turn on my notifications to know when I post whenever I feel like posting. Yeah, on to the video. So I posted on my Instagram story a question box asking you guys if you have any questions for me and in regards to my trip to Korea, like what you want to know, like travel, documents, places to go, food to eat, all that shopping. I have it here. A lot of people actually were asking the same questions, so I'm just going to disregard any questions that are the same or that I've already answered or will be answering. So yes. So somebody asked, what are the best restaurants? Honestly, I don't remember the names. Except for this one chicken place. I also forgot the name. So there's this one chicken place in Hongdae that I super duper loved. I ate there twice. I couldn't eat there like 3 times because, you know, I had to try other things as well. But my favorite place to eat that I will be going back to on September is that chicken place in Hongdae. And the Golden Pig, which is in Jamcheong, near Jamcheong Arena. Jungkook and Jimin super duper love going there, and I highly recommend it. I understand why they always go there. The samgyeop is super duper good. Absolutely loved it. 100 out of 10. It's pretty affordable. The food that we ordered, I believe it was 17 or 18,000 won for one serving, and we were 3, so we should multiply that by 3. I'm not good at math, but yeah, it was super duper good. You can also get ramen over there, but the ramen is spicy. I'm not very good with like highly spicy. I mean like mild spicy I can, but the ramen was just really spicy, so I could not eat it. I did try a bit though, it was good, but it was just really spicy. But yeah, I would highly recommend that the Golden Pig and the chicken place. Somebody asked, how did you feel seeing BTS in real life? Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I don't even know where to begin. I didn't even expect to see them when I flew to Korea. I honestly just, you know, flew to Korea because I've been wanting to go there for a very long time, and we were supposed to go there in March of 2020, but you know, COVID happened. Actually, I really didn't expect to see them as much as I did. It was such a surreal feeling, honestly, especially during Music Bank, because that was the very first time that I saw them. So it was like I was just in a state of shock, but I was screaming. I don't know, it's such a, I don't know how to explain what I felt. I was just at a state of shock. That's all I remember. And I was screaming. It was so hard to process that they were right in front of me. But like I said, yeah, I flew to Korea not expecting to see them at all. Like, the dates that I chose were really for comeback. And yeah, that's it. I just wanted to spend comeback there and their anniversary. But then, like, I don't know, the Lord allowed. So yes, I was very happy. And I got back to the hotel after Music Bank. I was still in a state of shock. Like, I couldn't believe it. Daphne and I were just like, what the hell? We literally saw them with our own 2 eyes. But yeah, they're all super poggy. I cannot, even if it was just for like a split second, because they were all rushing to their cars. It was such a good experience, and I'm very happy that it happened, because damn, never in my life would I have thought that I would get to see them that close. And damn Kim Seok-jin, that's all I can say. Somebody asked, how's the weather? Honestly, I didn't expect it to be as cold as it was because it's June and June is summer. So I expected it to be kind of hot. I brought so much shirts and pants and leggings and only like 2 or 3 jackets. So thank you, Korea, for allowing it to be cold and rainy because I cannot do the heat. I don't like the heat. I super love the cold, which is super funny because when we were leaving, like the day that we were leaving, it started getting really hot already. So I guess the Lord and the universe and Korea just allowed it to be cold when we were there. Were you in any of the crowd in M Countdown, Inkigayo, or Music Bank? The answer is no, but me and a lot of the armies that I met in the music shows, we actually all did join the raffle, but none of us won except for Yusra, who won M Countdown. Super happy for her. We met up at the stadium. She stayed for me for a bit, and yeah, she had a good time. I asked her how it was. I mean, even if I didn't get picked, I mean, it was very sad and heartbreaking, like especially for Music Bank. I was just like, shucks. So yeah, it was very heartbreaking that I didn't win any of the raffles. Well, I mean, like, I'm very unlucky when it comes to those raffle things, so I wasn't really expecting much, and I already expected that I wasn't gonna get chosen. But other than that, I guess I'm glad that I didn't win because I got to see them anyway. Ate Sam, si Suga ba talagang mas maputi pa sa Harina? Love you. That is correct. Yuki is so white in person. I mean, like, we know how, you know how we all joke that he's super duper white, especially in photos, because we feel like he's being whitewashed and stuff. In person, he's super duper white, and I was shocked to the core, but he was so good looking. Oh my god, he looked so good. That hair. Insert my photobomb picture of mingi. Yes. But yeah, he's super white in person. Somebody asked, did you stay in an Airbnb or a hotel? I stayed in a hotel. I was fighting for Airbnb because I really wanted the washing machine. And no, the people that I was with opted for hotel because they thought it was safer and more convenient in regards to concierge and stuff like that. But Ate Danica, shout out to you. I was talking to her about it, and she said that Airbnb is also super safe and you shouldn't be scared because if anything happens while you're at the Airbnb, like if the host does something, then you can report it and they can be banned from doing any more Airbnbs and stuff like that. It's a long process, but yeah, according to Ate Danica, it's super duper safe, and when I go in September, I'm definitely gonna do an Airbnb. Like, it's also part of the experience of staying in an Airbnb, and I just really want the washing machine because hotels don't have washing machines. I mean, they have dry cleaning, but it's highly expensive. So yeah, we stayed at the hotel. Which airline did you fly with? I flew using Cebu Pacific because they had a seat sale and yes to seat sales, so yeah, I flew with Cebu Pacific. I paid 14,000 for round trip. That includes add-ons already and everything. So yes to seat sale all the time, so I got really lucky. What's the additional requirements since meron pa ring pandemic ngayon? Okay, so I don't technically know the requirements for Filipinos because I'm an American passport holder, so my requirements are kind of different-ish. But anyway, I think the only difference is the KTA, if I'm not mistaken. But what I needed to go to Korea was obviously my passport, but for other people, you need a visa, so visa is the most important. So I needed my passport, and then I needed a KETA. I think that's for non-visa holder people, if I'm not mistaken. And then you need a Q code, and in order to get a Q code, you have to swab. So they gladly accepted the rapid antigen tests now, so you don't need RT-PCR anymore. I believe you needed an RT-PCR before, but it was implemented in May 23 that rapid antigen test was okay, but it has to be in a health center, a clinic, or a hospital. It can't just be like you have to do it yourself. No, that's not allowed. They're not gonna allow it. Once you get a negative result from your swab, then you can get a Q code. You also need travel insurance just in case anything happens. Knock on wood, nothing happens. But you know, you can never be too sure, so travel insurance is a must. BOQ, they don't really look for it, but just in case, just get like a Bureau of Quarantine, you know, that yellow passport thing. Vax cert. So you have to go online and type in your vax cert, something blah blah blah, your booster, your vaccines, and then you have to print that out and they will look for it. So yes, that's very important. Oh, and your booster has to be within 180 days, because if it isn't, then you have to get boosted again because they won't let you in. Bus or subway? Definitely the subway. I feel like bus is harder to understand. Well, I had a hard time understanding it, but the subway is really easy to understand. I mean, you just have to know the exits near to the location that you're going to, so that you don't go around. Because there was one time we were going to Hybe. It was my second time going to Hybe, and I wasn't with Ate Danica. Ate Danica knows the way and stuff like that, so I didn't really memorize it. The second time that we were going to Hybe, it took us around. Naver Map took us around, so yeah, I got in trouble for that. And other than that, you just have to know the exits you're going to. But I mean, you know, it's fun to get lost. It's the whole experience when you travel to another country you're not very familiar with. People shouldn't stress out when you get lost, because if there's a will, there's a way. Most and least favorite thing overall while being in Korea. Most favorite thing would probably be the food. I super duper love the food. I love food. If anybody that knows me personally knows how much I love to eat. So food was one thing. Seeing BTS was an absolute bonus. Least favorite thing, I guess it's more fun to go to another country if you are with friends, like friends that you've known for a long time. Basically, it's really hard to go around with people who aren't very wanderlust, if I make sense. Because most of the time I was actually going around by myself, and that's only because, like, of course I wanted to see other sites and do all these other things, but it really sucked that I had to do it alone and that I couldn't do it with the people that I was with. So yeah, that's basically it. At the Danica, we literally went around. We had dinner at the Han River, which was super duper fun. That was probably one of the best experiences ever, which I will be doing again on September. And then yeah, all the last minute trips to other places at night, that's super duper fun. So yeah, where is your happy place in Korea? So I basically just went to Seoul, so I haven't been to like Busan and other places. But during this trip, my happy place was definitely the Han River, even if I only went there once. Like there's just a calming vibe about just staying there and like people watch and have dinner there or like go walk. It's yeah, probably one of my favorite places to stay, and I wish I could have done it more, and I will probably do it more when I go again. How much did you spend on your trip to Korea? Food, merch, ticket, etc. Okay, so the breakdown of my trip is probably not a lot. By the way, I just want to put a disclaimer because I know somebody is gonna comment or people are gonna comment. I paid for everything that had to do with going to Korea. Like, my parents did not pay for everything. Everything that I shelled out to go on that trip was from my own pockets. So my flight, as I said, was 14,000 pesos round trip. My hotel, since I split with Daphne and her parents, I only have to pay 12,000, and that's for all 10 days already. And then of course for food, I wasn't really calculating much. I would say, just in case, for like pocket money, bring at least like $300 or even 500 if you can. Merch, I didn't really buy merch much. The only thing that I bought for merch was definitely the Proof album, and that's it. And pasalubong for my siblings from the Line Friends store. For transportation, like the subway, I used my money and I loaded at least 40,000 won into my money, and that was good for all 10 days already. And I still have extra in my money, which is super good. And yeah, that's basically it. You just have to pay for a lot of stuff in regards to the documents to go there, like travel insurance, KTA, of course the visa if you need it, your swab test, you need to pay for that. So yeah, it's a pretty long breakdown. I'll probably just post it on my collector account because somebody asked about it on there. And yeah, that's basically it. At the first time ko po mag-travel sa Korea on October, any tips pa regarding visa? I'm not the best person to ask regarding the visa because I don't need visas to go to a lot of countries, and that's only solely because of my passport. But yeah, I'm not really sure about the visa process, so if you need any advice on that, I suggest just going to the Korean Embassy website and check what you need. And yeah, that's basically it. Best hotel to stay in. I'm sure there are a lot of good boutique hotels in Korea around. You just have to research. But me, if I were to recommend a hotel, it would definitely be either Grand Hyatt or any Marriott branch. We stayed in Fairfield by Marriott. You can never go wrong with a Marriott hotel. So yeah, I recommend those. But they're highly expensive, especially if they're not on promo and stuff like that. But I'm sure there are a lot of good boutique hotels that you can look for, or if you want to do an Airbnb, then I suggest that as well because of the washing machine. What are the places to go, cafes, and places to stay? So go-to areas would probably be Gangnam and Hongdae if you like shopping and food. Itaewon is also added to that list in regards to food. Cafes, I don't really remember the names, but I remember one specific one because it was in Itaewon, and it's called 1 in a Million Cafe. Their latte was super good, and I'm highly gonna go back there when I go back in September. Places to stay, my cousins recommended Hongdae because everything is just there, shopping, food, yes. So yeah, so yes, that's the end of this video. I hope I covered a lot of the questions that were most asked to me, if I'm even talking in English. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions that I wasn't able to answer, don't hesitate to DM me on my collector's account. The username is on your screen. And I hope this helped. Good luck to you guys if you are planning a trip to Korea. It's super duper fun. I super fell in love with the country on the second day. Not even kidding. We're excited to go back. I'm going back on September. Hopefully I'll be able to vlog because I didn't really vlog much. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that notification bell or that notification box to know when I post, whenever I feel like posting. And please don't forget to follow me on all my social medias, which are on your screen or in the description box below. And I will see you guys with another new video when I feel like it. Bye!